What's up everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. We've got a lot to do today, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so last time we unlocked the Mark III belts and Mark II miners. So I was actually able to fix the steel production here, as well as add another smelter because I turned them up to all 100%, because these belts can take 270 items. So we can take 135 per side, which is 3 foundries on each side. So we have 270 steel ingots coming in. 120 of them are turned into steel pipes, and that's 150 turned into steel beams. Also added some more storage with the industrial storage container, which we also unlocked, and added the dimensional depots on top, so now we have access to steel at all times. Next step is going to be actually making the encased industrial beams, which require concrete and steel beams, but we're actually going to use an alternate recipe, which is iron pipes. No, sorry, not this one. Encased industrial pipe. So we can use steel pipes instead of steel beams, and that's like a little more efficient and also easier to do. So we're gonna select this, and now we can get started. So we're gonna use 40 of these pipes. So we're gonna have to put I already took the concrete from over there, so we can put actually 3 constructors here. So you can just see that's fine. You can do 3 of them. You can put a splitter here and here. And we can use Mark II bolts because that's only 100 of limestone. So we can do concrete, and this is going to go at 22.222%. So now we're making 33.33 concrete, and we can place 2 assemblers over here, actually 2 of them. Now we can place a splitter over here, and we're actually going to put this higher so we can use lifts for the steel pipes. So just remove this and connect it. We need to turn this around. It's gonna go like this, here, and that's gonna go here. Okay, you can also place the elevators and connect this, and place this over here. I'm gonna go get some. Actually, we're gonna just use Mark III belts. So we can just place a pole over here and connect it. So now we all need to get some power. Okay, and encased industrial pipes, we paste it here, and this one's gonna be working at 66%. Okay, so now we're making 6.66 encased industrial beams, which is half of our steel pipes production. You can just place a merger here. The Mark III. Let's actually see where we can line this up. Here, we're gonna extend this and we're gonna place this here. So now we can go here. This should start working. Yeah, and we can stack this like that. We can take a lift from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. Yeah. So now this should start going. Yeah, they're going now. Okay. So now, yeah, now we have the industrial beams taken care of. So we're gonna let this build up, and I'm gonna go get it back. So actually, I wanted to show you. I made a little reanimated SAM production. It's very short and simple, just fully overclocking a Mark II miner. So you have 150 per minute, and that goes into 2 assemblers. One is at 25%, and that gives us like 7.5, and so 37.5 reanimated SAM, and it's going to this huge storage space, and also into the dimensional depot. So that has actually allowed me to collect all of this. I also did some exploring, so I have 24 Mercer spheres and 4 Summers loops. Also a lot of research hard drives, as you could have seen, but also many, no, not many, but a few unresearched ones, because I explored the whole thing here, this whole corner. I will try before the next video the whole thing here, the desert, but I will see how much I can actually do. So you can take all of this and we can do some research in the MAM. So you can go to alien technology, we can actually unlock this. I still have to craft them manually because we don't have a manufacturer unlocked yet and it requires 3 things. We can get the Summers loop actually. You can take the Summers loop and some circuit boards from over here to actually unlock the production amplifier, which is basically we just put Summers loops into like constructors or manufacturers to double the output. Okay, now we get to the juicy part, which is upgrading our dimensional depot. So we can increase our upload speed, actually twice. If we also get some computers,
dimensional upload speed has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting.
I think we can skip ADA.
I assure you that
it's not super important. We can also enable uploading from our inventory. That's going to be super useful for exploring. And we can also increase our capacity. We can do it twice. So we can do this, and we're gonna have 1 Mercer sphere left. So now we can upload from our inventory, and it's a lot quicker. It's like 4 times quicker. So we can also use one of these Mercer spheres to place the dimensional depot over there. I'm gonna go and quickly do this. So now we can place our dimensional depot and connect it with a Mark III belt, and we can see, yeah, it's gonna start uploading, and it's now at 60 per minute, it's now 15. So we quadrupled our output, and we can do it another 4 times if we fully upgrade it. So this is also gonna be uploading, yeah. So that's gonna allow us to just build out of our dimensional depot. Also in the future we're gonna pretty much connect this to every single item that we're gonna automate. So we're still gonna have some items in our inventory, but it's gonna be a lot less than without it. So yeah, now we have 43, 44. it's gonna just start uploading over time. Our next goal is probably to make modular frames over in our base. I'll get right back. Okay, so we're gonna actually have two things to do. Because today I also want to do a modular frame factory, because it's so annoying to craft them. But also I want to prepare for motors, so we need rotors and stators. I think we're gonna start off by cleaning all of this up, because we're gonna replace it over there closer to copper, which we're gonna need for stators. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I cleaned all of this up. I didn't remove the storage because I think we're gonna actually use it. So we need to start off by placing 9 smelters here, so we can line them up so they make sense. Here. That's not lined up. That's 4. And let's also do a second floor. I'm gonna quickly do this. Okay, so I have the 9 smelters here. Now we're gonna actually have to connect the outputs. So we're gonna have a 270 iron ingots belt. So we're gonna do this by placing mergers. We can do it over the edge here. So we're just gonna collect out of every single one. Okay, now that we have all of the ingots merged, we can place 7 constructors. So you can start off by 1, probably we can nudge this a little closer. Yeah, we're gonna need, let's do 5 on the bottom row. It's for 5. Let's place the next 2 on the second floor. These 3 are gonna be cast screws, and this one's gonna be working at 71%. Okay, now we have connected all of them. We can actually set the recipes. So actually we need to unlock one of them, because it's an alternate recipe for steel pipes. So we're gonna take the iron pipe, we're gonna use this recipe. So now we can go over here and set this to iron pipe. And these ones are gonna be just iron plates. Paste it here, and the iron plates, also one's gonna be working at 44%. And the last one over here is going to be working at 63%. Now, first we need to actually make the reinforced iron plates. Okay, so what I have here is all of the inputs. Let me just connect this. All of these inputs are going into a single constructor that's working at 54% efficiency. That's using the alternate recipe, so we don't have to place as many of them. And it's producing 8.14 reinforced iron plates. Now we need to merge this. So we can just take that and this. We can also run this back. So we have, that's not what I wanted to do. So we can actually run this back so we have more space. Why is it? Okay, I'm just gonna go further here. So we can have a little more space. So now we actually need to place 4 assemblers. So let's leave some space for the conveyor, so we can, yeah, let's line this up. Can we fit, we need to get some rotors. Okay, I have the rotors, so now we can place the second one, and we are actually going to have the second floor. So we take our recipe, which we haven't unlocked yet. Let's go and let's place our mom over here, and let's take the steeled frame. That's right. And now we can actually put the recipes in. So we take that, copy it to all of them, and one of them is going to be working at 4 point, that's going to be 7%. Yeah. So now we can take, we can get rid of all of this foundation here. It looks a little bit like spaghetti, but it's not like super bad. It's pretty simple. We just take the elevators and just split the conveyors. So now we just have to take the mergers. Let's place one here too. So we can connect this. You can also place the lifts like that. And the other one, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be here. Yeah, that's gonna be the close because of this part over here. Okay, so we can take this and plug it straight there. Now the only thing that's left is to just connect all of this, so to power. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have connected all of this to power. I disconnected it from the storage system so it can actually overflow. So all of this can just fill up, and later when you actually connect, it's going to work at full power. But while we're waiting, I actually wanted to ask you guys if you know how to, if we turn it on, how to get this mantle crate out of like the ground, because I accidentally just dismantled something here, like foundations and stuff, and now I can't get the crate out. So it's like somewhere here stuck, but there's like no way to actually get it out because it's just not on the surface. So if you guys know any way to get it out, just let me know in the comments, because that'd be really helpful. So while I'm actually waiting for this, I wanted to show you how like the multiplier works. So we can overclock this. We don't have to fully overclock this, but it's worth it. So if you fully overclock this and then put a Summers loop inside, we can see that the output multiplier is now double. So we can take our alien things, like all of this. We need to also connect the front part. So we can now place this inside, and it's going to create 2 alien protein per this, instead of like the 1 that's the normal ratio. So I'm gonna do this with all of the alien organisms, so we can get double the, actually quadruple, because we then turn into DNA things, which doubles it again. And that's gonna help us with tickets. We haven't talked much about tickets because that's mostly aesthetics, but there's also like utility. So we have the awesome sink, that's here, and what this does, you can like put items inside, and that's gonna give you points, but DNA points have like a separate thing, so they give you a lot more tickets than just normal items. We're gonna actually at some point connect this to all of our systems, so when it overflows, it's gonna go into the sink and just gonna give us points, which give us tickets, which we can spend in the awesome shop. So here we can just buy a lot of things that are just useful for both cosmetics and just overall building. So I'm gonna do this with the, actually it's mostly finished. So I'm gonna turn this also into DNA, and then we're gonna throw it all into the sink, and we're gonna get some tickets and buy some stuff with it. So I set up this quick contraption here. This has like 295, I think, each. We just need to connect this to power now, and this is gonna start flowing with coupons, because for now they're like extremely cheap, and this is gonna be like the only time we're actually going to see like the coupons flying so fast, because it's gonna already start slowing down. I'm actually going to leave this for you to watch because it's extremely satisfying. If you want to skip, you can see where to skip to on the top of the screen right now. Okay, so that was it. I think all of them went through, yeah. So we can print 58 coupons. So now we can place the awesome shop. And there's a lot of things to buy here. So I'm gonna get through all of this, and I'm gonna set up a basket, and I'm gonna show you what I chose. Okay, I have selected the things I want to buy. I focused more on like actual management and utility. So I'm gonna scroll through this right now if you wanna see what I bought. So I still have 2 tickets left, but I don't think I want to spend them on anything yet. So that's what all I bought. So I'm gonna actually buy it. So now we have 2 tickets left.
All fixed vetted materials are
Let's
tested
actually upload
for
them so we don't
toxins,
lose them.
hallucinogens, and other biologically adverse effects.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. Next video we're gonna be probably making the rotors and stators over in this area, but also maybe try to do some quartz and deuterium and sulfur, which I haven't unlocked yet. So that's gonna be next episode. That's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye bye.